Greetings, adventurers, and welcome back to Let's Play Lake. Season's greetings. This is the final episode where we are going to be finishing off our time here in Providence Oaks in this gorgeous and so far incredibly fun DLC for the game Lake. We are back for another final day of mail delivery. It looks like we have several letters and a few parcels to deliver, and we'll get to sort of see how everything shapes up with all of the storylines going on. We just finished taking care of the whole Walter Morgan situation. Frank is back in the office over there, and I'm sure he probably doesn't have much to say, but without any further ado, let's go ahead and get going on this final day and deliver the mail.
Good morning, P.O.
See what
I'm
Jack
starting
has to
today
say.
with the weather forecast. It will be bright and beautiful. Which brings us to the last P.O. positive or pet peeve of the year. It's one from yours truly, who'd like to end 1985 on a positive note.
P.O. positive or pet peeve?
We all know P.O. is the best place in the world. And it's, of course, all because of the people living here. And by people, I mean most of the people. The majority. More than half in any case. So, thank you for that. And let's keep it up. I've got a feeling 1986 will be a special year, and I can't wait for it to roll on. Stay safe out there today and tonight. Have a good one. Cheers. Back to the music.
Alright, thanks Jack. Alright, and yeah, speaking of which, today our biggest event for the day is the New Year's Eve party over at Moe's, which is going to be, hopefully, a very fun time and a nice little send-off for the series, and see, how everyone is doing and how all the storylines shake up. Alright, so we've got a few letters here and a parcel here in town, so let's go ahead and take care of those first. I think the base game takes place over the span of a couple weeks, like it's 2 weeks. This only takes a single week. Right? Do I have that wrong? Monday, a little over a week. I don't want to walk the package all the way over there, so we'll spin the car through the cul-de-sac. Looks like we got a delivery right here. "108 East 2nd Street." I'm looking at those flowers. They are updating really strangely. That's pretty strange, the way those look. Alright.
They must be out of town for the holidays.
Nobody's home.
Neither snow nor rain, nor heat nor gloom of night.
Ah, it's a beautiful morning, isn't it? Got that sun coming through the trees. And that snow. Nice quiet sounds. Great atmosphere this game has. I mentioned in a previous episode, but the Endless mode has been recently updated where you can change the weather and the time of day. And I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that sometimes, because there's been several times where I just like to hop into the game and do some endless mode deliveries, and being able to change those parameters is going to be really nice. Sometimes it depends on, like,
Fancy handwriting on this one.
what kind of mood you're in. Sometimes you're in a mood for snow, sometimes you're in a mood for nice and sun, and other times some nice rainy delivery would be kind of nice. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm really looking forward to taking advantage of that. But for I think for our final day here in Providence Oaks, this beautiful sunny day with all the snow around, it's just right. You know? It's bright, optimistic. You know, even though we're going to have to say some hard goodbyes, it can be a good thing too. Alright. Let's go ahead and use this to back up and do a little bit of a turn here. Here we go. Alright, I think that takes care of all the... Oh, no, we got one more. One more missed us. We've got one more right there in town. And then we have delivery at Moe's and a delivery out at the hotel. Hopefully we get to see Emily, maybe. Well, I feel like we haven't got to see much of Emily. As much as we have seen some of the other characters. Although, if I'm understanding things, it kind of seems like they kind of have opposite shifts. Seems like Emily's more...
Another satisfied customer. Unless it's Bill's.
Night shift over at the hotel or the motel, and you know, Thomas does day stuff with the mail route and all that stuff. So might just not really line up that well to see Emily all that much. And we're back to some sparse traffic again. Well, and even there's our fox friend. Wait for him to cross the road. The last episode, there was we saw a couple cars, but I think just like a couple, like one or two. Still not the kind of traffic that we get in the main game. And you know, there might be some understanding to that. I have no idea. I've never gone through a winter up in the Pacific Northwest, as much as I would like to. Oh, I forgot the package. So I don't know if it's pretty common for people to not really get out and do much when there's snow on the ground and stuff. 500 Lake Road. Take that. Pick it up. Okay.
Part and parcel.
I actually had to press E. I was trying to use my mouse because I was taking a drink of coffee. Hey there, Maureen.
Thomas, it's good to see you. Thanks again for the little chat we had yesterday evening.
Well, don't mention it. Glad to help.
Don't mention it, Maureen. Was glad to help.
I think I've made the right decision. But I guess some situations don't have a perfect solution. You'll find out tonight, Thomas. We'll have a grand old time regardless.
Of course. Alright, well that's it. Stop in for my daily cuppa. Sit down. Do you got any special Ethiopian blends? Pour overs? Anything like that, Maureen? Nope. Just Folgers, huh? Alright. Good deal, good stuff. Alright. Got a letter over at Jack's, and then the hotel, and that's about it. Pretty light day of work, honestly. Which would kind of be perfect for the for New Year's Eve. Get done with work quick so you can get on to the festivities, right? Although, sometimes it seems like that's hardly the case that happens. Alright. And it looks like our newscaster friends are out here at Jack's farm. That could be interesting. Let's deliver the letter first.
Oh, hey, Thomas. We're about to do a little interview, but you're welcome to listen in. Mr. Price, you know Thomas Weiss, don't you?
Sure do. You're resident mailman, am I right? Good to see you, man.
You still don't know my name? Don't mind me, I'll just be a fly on the wall.
Hi, guys. Don't mind me. I'll just be a fly on the wall here.
That was Open Sky by Velvet Moon, one of my favorites. Folks, we have a special treat for you today because I have a guest here at the Reynolds studio. You know that happens from time to time, but today it's a bona fide big shot. None other than KNW6's own newsman extraordinaire, Mr. Connor Price.
Thanks for having me, Jack. Always nice to talk to a fellow broadcaster. So, how long have you been doing this local show?
Coming up on our 10th anniversary, Mr. Price. But you've been at KNW6 for longer than that, no?
Yeah, it's been... Gosh, can you believe I started there way back in '66? As a segment producer on Portland Rise and Shine. Still remember the title of my first item, too. Is Poplin Still Poppin'?
That's a great title. And yet, this is the first time you've come to Providence Oaks.
First time staying a while, at any rate. So, Mr. Reynolds, how would you describe this town?
Well, I'd say it's a... Hey! Wait a minute. Who's interviewing who here? I'll ask the questions, thank you very much.
Apologies, my friend. Just can't help myself. Always chasing the story, me. It's the commitment I've made to our viewers. The price guarantee.
So, what stories are you chasing here in P.O.?
Oh, you know, just trying to capture the old couleur locale. I must say, the people here are very friendly, and I hope the feeling's mutual. Right, Thomas?
Oh, boy.
That's Thomas the mailman over there. But never mind, he's not mic'd.
I don't think now is the perfect time to address that.
Yes, and no, I'm not.
You don't say. Because we happen to have a little section called P.O. Positive or Pet Peeve. You might have heard of it?
Can't say I have, but I do like the alliteration.
Well, Lucinda Boyle called in a pet peeve yesterday, saying you were quite rude to her when she asked you for an autograph.
Well, I'm sure that was a misunderstanding. See, I must have been on a really tight schedule. Because otherwise I'd do anything for a fan. That's...
The price guarantee, right? Sure. Anyway, we'll be back with Connor Price, KNW 6-star reporter, right after this.
What the hell, Jack? Ambushing me like that live on air?
Relax, just joshing you a little. But I'll let you plug the heck out of this Oregon Trail thing you're filming. How's that? We'll make sure everyone in town fully cooperates with your crew in the home stretch.
Well, speaking of the home stretch, I better get back to my job as a serious broadcaster.
Oh.
It's been real, pal. Can you believe this guy? Sheesh.
Oh, we can't tell him off for telling off Jack? Calling him an unserious broadcaster? Wow, someone in broadcasting being slightly obnoxious. What does that sound like?
Someone in broadcasting being slightly obnoxious? Unheard of.
That's the thanks I get for stopping by amateur hour.
Sorry you had to witness that, Thomas. Made for good radio, though. While it lasted, anyway.
Yeah.
I'll see you at Moe's tonight, yeah? You don't want to miss what Frank's been cooking up.
Oh, wouldn't miss it for the world.
Can't wait. See you there.
Yeah, I'm kind of bummed I couldn't tell him off for insulting Jack like that. Alright, last but not least, the motel. And, the truck no longer has any sound effects. Hello? Yeah, no, the engine sound effects are just gone. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, can I turn on the radio? Yeah, the radio still works, but there's just no motor sounds. Interesting. So it seems like there are still some some bugs or something here in this the Season's Greeting DLC, because I've definitely not had this much like trouble with the main game with regards to the way that the snow disappeared during those couple days, and now the engine sounds disappearing. Yeah, because it almost sounds a little awkward to either have it off, but also then to have just the radio on and blaring is also a little awkward, but at least it's better than the completely dead silence. Alright. Well, that's fine. Oh, this must be our, the tuxedo for Gabe. Room 2. Here we go. P.O. Tuxedo Service.
P.O. Tuxedo Service. He's not in.
I should probably leave it with Ilsa then. I could leave it at the reception, I guess. Oh, I do not trust leaving it at reception. At all. I don't really trust hanging it on the doorknob. It's cold out there. I should probably leave it with Ilsa then.
I should probably leave it with Ilsa then. Room 9.
Yeah, that seems like a better bet to me than leaving it with frickin' Matt over there, looking at his computer, thinking of different ways to be a complete nuisance and demon. But anyways. And I don't want to put a tux just hanging on the doorknob of a motel where just exposed to the elements and everything. Alright, room 9. Maybe he's in there with Elsa right now. Don't mean to interrupt anything. Hello. Please accept this delivery for room 2.
Please accept this delivery for room number 2.
Hi, Thomas. Oh, is that Gabriel's tux?
Signed, sealed, delivered. That's the Weiss guarantee.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Thanks.
Right then, I'll...
Well, someone's having a happy new year. I think we all know what happened. I don't think, well, I think our work here is done.
Well,
Great. So, see you tonight at the diner. Oh, and thank you.
my pleasure, Ilsa.
All right. Yes. This is good. Matchmaker Thomas Weiss. And Angie. I'm probably going to regret this. Hello there, Matt.
I should have a new booking system ready in a few weeks.
Right. I guess that wasn't terrible. It wasn't awful. Okay. Hey, we've got engine sounds back. Perfect. Alright, well, I think here on this trip back home, this final trip back into the post office, I'm going to shut up for a little bit and let y'all enjoy the sights and sounds and some music on the way back. And here we are.
When the autumn leaves are playing chasing.
Hello? Hi, Meredith. It's the Weiss family again. We wanted to wish you a happy new year before we're going to Moe's.
Hey, thanks. We've got a little over an hour left here before it's 1986.
You'll watch out for those fireworks, won't you? They're so unpredictable.
I will. I'll probably stay inside anyways.
We've got 4 more hours to go, but Happy New Year! I'd rather be early than late.
Are you going anywhere to celebrate?
Are you going anywhere to celebrate?
Thanks, Dad. We're all a bit drained after making the deadline. Some guys from the office were going to do a ER Kung Fu tournament, but I didn't feel like it.
A kung fu tournament on New Year's Eve?
Yes, Mom, it's a video game. But Tess and I are going to watch Trading Places instead at my place. I think that New Year's Eve is overrated anyway. People seem to think it must be the best night of the year, but all you usually get is a lot of drama and a solid hangover. My New Year's resolution was not to make a big deal out of New Year's Eve anymore. And it looks like I'm not going to break it. But don't let that ruin your evening.
That's something that I felt like was really missing in the base game, was a bit more context as to what Meredith's life in the big city was like. Because, you know, you kind of have this dilemma for Meredith where you're kind of deciding between coming back to Providence Oaks, going off and doing her own thing, or going back to the big city and, you know, really diving into her career. But you only really get to see and really experience a lot of context surrounding the sort of the first two options, with coming back to Providence Oaks or kind of going off and doing your own thing. There's not a whole lot of exposure to Meredith's life in the big city that gives you any sort of attachment to maybe like the conflict that would actually be arising with wanting to do something like that, like what her friends are like there, what her actual life is there. All you see is, you know, Steve, her boss, butting in from time to time saying, hey, can you do this thing from work, and all that stuff, which I think is really missing for that storyline to really have the effect that it could have. So it's kind of interesting to see some of that, more of that perspective here in the DLC, where we get to hear about Meredith's life in the big city, her talk about different people that are there and what life is like there, her friends, coworkers, stuff like that. But yeah, I totally understand that, Meredith.
I totally understand you, Meredith. My best New Year's Eve was actually one I spent all by myself. I don't know why, but that night I've never felt more at peace. And most parties aren't worth the hangover anyway.
Maybe that's because you usually forget half of what happened. Sorry, Meredith. Your father's memory needs a little grease between the hinges.
Like starting the car in time before going to Moe's?
Bingo!
Okay, guys, I won't hold you up. Have a great evening, and a Happy New Year. Love you.
My beautiful people, may I have your attention for half a minute? First of all, welcome to Moe's. We're excited to celebrate the last few moments of 1985 together with you. It was quite an undertaking to host this New Year's Eve party at the last minute, so if you feel like the snack situation isn't up to standard, you're right. But we do have enough tater tots, french fries, potato wedges, and potato pancakes to feed the entire village. Thank you so much for that, Jack. And thank you all for coming. Cheers to a great evening.
Yay, cheers.
Well, if it isn't my favorite KNW6 news team.
In the flesh.
Hi, Thomas.
I've had this witchcraft song stuck in my head all day there, Gabe.
Darndest thing. I've had this song stuck in my head all day. It goes, witchcraft, ooh.
Witchcraft, ooh. What a coincidence. That's been stuck in my head, too.
Uh-huh.
He knows. He heard you sing it in the shower.
Oh, right.
Elsa Richter, ladies and gentlemen. Segment producer, car problem solver, and joke explainer extraordinaire.
There we go.
So wholesome.
Champagne for my real friends and real pain for my sham friends.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man. So, is the segment on Providence Oaks in the can yet?
Almost, my friend. Still have to shoot the countdown to the new year. Hopefully that gives us the ending we need. I've been promised a spectacle.
Easy on the alcohol there, Connor. We still need you on camera. Can't have you slurring your words.
Slurring my words? Whatever do you mean, Ilsa?
Quit fooling, you guys. It's getting close to midnight. Let's set up and get ready.
Showtime. Okay, getting into character. See you on the flip side, mailman.
Hi, honey. There goes that Connor Price.
Yeah.
Would you believe the motel had to custom order a blow dryer just for him? He tipped generously, though.
I would believe it.
Is that Beth sitting over there? Let's join her.
Good evening, my dearest of friends. Almost time for Old Lang Syne, eh? Did you know that Old Lang Syne was written down by Robert Burns in the 18th century? And that he based it on an old Scottish folk song? He wrote it to a different melody than the one we sing today, but I have to say, I do like this version. And it's often sung after a special dinner where haggis is served. Would you believe?
It all comes full circle, huh?
Haggis, eh? Hence the workshop. Your grand scheme is coming together nicely.
Making that haggis was something else. It ended up tasting quite nice, once you got over the fact it looked like something caught on your shoe.
Or an inside-out sheep.
Oh, Thomas.
What? It literally is.
All joking aside, my friends, now that a new year is upon us, I feel a moment of thanks is in place. I know I've kept my situation from you for a while, but now that it's out in the open, I honestly don't know why I didn't share it with you sooner. Pride, I suppose. But I feel so much better now. So thank you, my friends.
That's what we're here for, Beth.
That's what we're here for.
Glad we could be there for you, Beth. And thank you for opening us to it. We'll always be there for you. But you have to let us in first. I hope you remember that when you're in Georgia.
Definitely. In fact, it's my new resolution for 1986. Along with letting go and seeing where life takes me. What about you, Emily? Any resolutions?
Well, less work and more fun, I suppose. Now that this guy Matt is joining the motel, I am looking forward to a bit more quality time. What about you, honey?
Did I hear that right? Did I hear Emily mess up the line? I'm pretty sure she said opening us to up instead of opening up to us. I might be going crazy, but I feel like that's what Emily said there. A long holiday might be nice. Well, I mean, that's what we're going to be doing, so I think we'll talk about that.
A long holiday might be nice.
Oh, yes, the Florida trip. I'm really looking forward to that, too.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Well, whatever the future brings, this old acquaintance here will be hard-pressed to ever forget you two.
Same here, Beth.
Same here, Beth.
Absolutely. We wouldn't be able to forget you if we tried. Not that we tried, of course. And like you said at Christmas dinner, even if the reasons for change are sometimes out of our hands, let's focus on the new beginnings that come along with them.
And what better time for new beginnings than New Year's Eve?
Attention, folks! It's showtime!
Oh boy.
If you want to see the biggest fireworks show west of the Rocky Mountains, you better be standing outside in about 10 minutes.
That's my cue. From a little spark may burst a flame, as Dante once put it. But I need to visit the ladies' room first, or I'll turn into a pumpkin. See you outside.
Isn't she marvelous? I'm so happy for her, but I am going to miss Bethany.
So will I.
Yeah, parcels for the bookstore always brighten my mood. It's always nice going into a bookstore. I imagine taking stuff into the bookstore was always pretty fun.
Seeing a parcel addressed to the bookstore always brightened my mood.
It makes me feel a bit melancholic. Even more than I usually am on New Year's Eve. This odd feeling of looking back and forward at the same time, and Now I'm doing that over a much longer period than just the coming and going of the year.
I know what you mean, and there's nothing wrong with that.
It's good to have something to look forward to.
It's good to have something to look forward to.
And we sure have something to look forward to, don't we? I guess that's what's most important in life. But let's enjoy the here and now instead. Our wise and beautiful daughter just taught us not to demand that this should be the best evening of the year. But we're allowed to try it, right? So this is where my speech ends, my dear husband. And now I need a glass of champagne.
I'll drink to that, and to you, and all the good things the new year will bring us. Maureen, I need champagne.
Thomas and Emily are so sweet.
And my beautiful wife.
You got it, sir.
So
Just
wholesome.
grab your glasses and join me in the bottle outside. It's less than a minute now.
20 seconds on go, Mr. Price. Go.
And so, 1985 draws to a close. With mere seconds left in the year, I've been told this little lake town will strive to end 85 with a bang. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Holy Toledo! Ilsa, are we getting this?
Son of a...
Somebody check on Frank!
That sure sounds like a delicious eggnog recipe.
Hurry up, dear. It's coming up next.
Yes, don't get too excited now. It's just a preview, remember?
And now, a man with a very special New Year's resolution. And he's going to tell us all about it. Isn't that right, Sybil?
Absolutely, Bob. It's none other than our roving reporter, Connor Price. Connor, my dear, where in blazes are you?
Well, Sybil, I'm in beautiful Providence Oaks, wishing you and Bob and our viewers a joyful 1986. And as for my New Year's resolution, Bob, why, it's my very special price guarantee to all of you that I will be sharing gripping tales and intimate portraits from all over Oregon in an all-new series of special reports on small-town America. Part 1 will air tonight at 8, right here on KNW 6. And it will be all about the gorgeous little lake town where I was fortunate enough to spend the waning days of 1985. Here, let's take a look at an exclusive sneak peek. Providence Oaks, an idyllic town by a lake just south of Melville. It's where this reporter counted down to 1986. And although, unfortunately, the fireworks started a little early, so we didn't quite manage to catch them on tape. Take it from me, it was quite the spectacle, courtesy of postal worker Frank Coleman.
Just a faulty batch of leftover 4th of July material, I guess. Not mine, anyway. No siree. But I'm all right, folks. Really, everyone can stop calling me at home. I'm A-OK.
And perhaps that encapsulates the true nature of Providence Oaks, or P.O., as it's called by those who know and love it. It's a town where, even when things don't go as planned, folks will be all right and A-OK.
It's just, we help each other out, and there's nothing we can't fix.
A town where first impressions can be deceiving.
This town may look sleepy from the outside, but trust me, there's always so much stuff to do and take care of. Ugh.
A town where generations have grown up.
It's a great place to raise kids, and also a great place to have been raised as a kid. Myself, I mean, back when I was a kid, being raised here. Was that okay?
A town where patience is still a virtue.
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if this is where I'll find what I'm looking for, but I do know I can keep looking here for as long as I want, and that feels great.
A town full of unique individuals that, deep down, have more in common than you'd think.
The average Providence Oakian probably doesn't exist. We do tend to keep to ourselves until someone needs us. Then we show up. Always.
A town you can't help but love.
You know, I just think it's the best place in the whole wide world. Sue me.
And where everyone has a story to tell.
To me, it's all about the people. Because...
Yes, well, leave it to the mailman to say it best.
Here, a goodbye never has to be a farewell.
Indeed. Providence Oaks, like so many other places in our great state of Oregon, is a small town with a big heart. This is Connor Price, KNW6, PO.